This video is sponsored by NordVPN. Head to nordvpn/blokes and use the discount code blokes and you'll get 71% off a 2-year plan, plus an extra free month and a free gift. What do you know about VPNs, Dan?
Bargain. I'm going to use that myself. I actually use NordVPN, believe it or not.
Nice.
Got family who live overseas and they would remind me all the time, I can't get this, I can't access that, I can't. I said, get a VPN.
Yeah.
Which VPN should I get? I said, just use NordVPN. I said, it's the best one. I said, and he said, can you set it up for me? Sure enough, set it all up, sending the codes and everything. And
Easy to do.
Very easy to do. Yeah,
Nice.
I did it remotely. And but to use a VPN, for me, I mean, I use one myself as well. Whenever I log in,
Yeah.
it's security on it's great.
Yeah,
so it's, I can watch stuff from different parts of the world which you wouldn't be able to access if you just go and especially when I used to live in the Middle East and all using a VPN there was just
So like Netflix, Amazon Prime, all that sort
everything.
of stuff.
You can access certain. There's a lot of, especially if you're traveling as well.
Yeah.
Country to country, there's a lot of restrictions what you can do to access certain things in other countries.
Yeah.
But NordVPN's the best one for me. It is anyway.
Nice. Keeps your data.
It's great that they're a sponsor of the show as well now.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
Keeps your data safe then, I guess.
Yep.
Right then. So don't forget, head to NordVPN, type in /blokes, type in discount code blokes, and you'll get 71%
That's a mad discount.
off a 2-year subscription with a free month and a free gift. You'd be out.
71%. It's almost free.
I know you'd be crackers not to, wouldn't you? Right. Cheers for that one, guys. Welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Collectively, we're two of the Office Blokes.
Collectively, we are.
Office Bloke Mike.
Yeah, I heard he went on a fishing trip.
Right.
Down in the Everglades, down in Florida.
Right. Was he
Never came back.
Was he wearing crocodile shoes at the time?
Probably was. But that's what he normally wears on a Friday when he goes out.
Or is it alligators in Florida?
Yeah, same.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, Office Bloke Mike just gave up. It's dead. Tosh.0 Web Redemption Rifle Kid.
Yeah.
Been getting back into these recently, and the title definitely helps me click on him, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's just the speed of his piss taking. He's
great, isn't he?
Sold it for me.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
When we said we don't know, is he still doing stand-up? Is he on tour? There was comments of people saying he is on tour at the moment.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, he's on tour in the States, I think it is. So
Interesting.
it's good to know if he makes it over here, then be there, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, let's do it. Tosh.0 Web Redemption Rifle Kid.
It's the view outside people's doors and windows that has Walnut Creek neighbors doing double takes. Yes, that's a guy with a rifle strapped across his back walking down the sidewalk.
This is my granddad's gun from World War II.
19-year-old John Schultz also wears a bulletproof vest, carries ammo, and keeps a knife.
I had zip ties on as well.
I'm just not sure about his them glasses look a bit thick. You know what I mean?
Yep.
To get the sight right.
I wonder if they're, because you see soldiers with quite thick glasses, don't you? They have that. I don't know if there's these combat style ones, that don't fall off the head. Maybe there's some eye protection involved.
I'm thinking them lenses look quite thick.
Or maybe he's just
blind.
That's the type of glasses I'd have to wear if I didn't wear contact lenses.
Should definitely get a pair.
I'm sure when you paused it then, he was just saying he carries cable ties as well, which out of everything he's carrying there would be the most sinister thing.
Cable ties.
John Schultz also wears a bulletproof vest, carries ammo, and keeps a knife.
I had zip ties on as well, just in case.
My kids don't even come outside because they're scared.
His walks vary day and night. It's mostly for picking up garbage.
It's nothing to do with the gun or the body armor, it's the person.
But there's still the gun and the body armor.
Yeah, it just so happens to be there.
Guns were so cool before nerdy white kids started using them to get even. That's G.I. John, and so help you God if you litter in his predominantly colored full neighborhood.
Oh, God. It's just prime Tosh, isn't it?
God if you litter in his predominantly colored full neighborhood. John is what we YA fans would classify as a dauntless. We would have aired this redemption a few weeks ago had it not been for a much more disturbing gun-toting lunatic on the news. What kind of country do we live in where an asshole comedian like me is pulling bits off the air out of respect? Everyone should feel comfortable as long as John avoids churches, malls, elementary schools, and movie theaters. Or Virginia Tech. I know pirating movies is a crime, but diving on top of my girlfriend to keep her from getting shot seems a lot worse. Why is it the folks who want guns for protection have the least to protect? Nobody's trying to steal your bowling trophies or your 46-inch Vizio. Police get a free gun just for dropping out of high school and completing an obstacle course. As soon as President Trump looks into it, gun violence won't be a problem anymore. He's not sure how or when, but it's going to be tremendous. Guns are the only way stupid people can win arguments. They're like uncircumcised penises. I know a lot of people have them, but when I hold one, I'm uncomfortable. Despite the rifle, body armor, and Aryan Nation haircut, John makes a lot of sense. That's why I flew him to Hollywood, where liberal celebs who hate guns get rich making movies that glorify them. And this week's Web Redemption.
Thank you. I'm excited to be around me too. Meteorologists predict a strong El Nino this year. With a name like that, Donald Trump thinks that means it will grow up to be a criminal and a rapist.
His makeup.
Oh, what is going on with that look? Has he always had hands that big, or has that been tinkered with? Do you
No, the
think?
suit's just very small.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
a tiny suit
Yeah.
and make him look like he's got a big head and big hands?
Yeah.
It's really disturbing.
It's like the Joker look, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I kid the Donald. Let's meet our panel. He's one of my favorite comics because half of his act is about me. I kid. Please welcome comedian Andy Kindler.
Thanks, Bill. You're a racist hack.
She's only out here because I don't trust her alone backstage. My hooker. And finally, he's known for scaring his neighbors when he's unnecessarily patrolling the streets with a loaded gun. My old job. John the Rifle Kid, everybody. All right, let's get started.
I have an idea. Why don't you practice your horrible monologue in front of a mirror before the show so it doesn't crack you up so much?
Nice. I'm glad you grew your hair out. You look less creepy now.
Oh, yeah.
How often do you patrol your neighborhood?
When I'm bored,
So how many times a week? Once a week?
probably 3 or 4 times a day.
3 or 4 times a day.
It could be, 3 a.m.
You patrol at 3 a.m. with a loaded rifle?
In the video, you see the bolt open. I've actually had police come to me and say it's not smart to be walking around with an unloaded gun, and they've taken it from me and loaded it and said you're walking around with a brick, essentially.
Which also could do a lot of damage.
Have you ever tried to switch things up and actually, think about what you're saying? Just for a change.
Is your neighborhood predominantly black?
Yes.
Do you understand why black people would be a little creeped out by a white guy walking around with a rifle?
Oh, yeah. I understand, but, I'm not going to stop. You need to understand that it's part of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights that, we need to seriously step up.
Do you racially profile?
He's just clear with me. He's doing a rip off of Bill Maher.
It literally
It's on the
says
cup,
it
yeah,
everywhere.
Bill Maher. No, I didn't. I wasn't paying. I just looked at the cup then.
Yeah.
I was thinking, Bill, what character is this? And he's doing Bill Maher, isn't he? Yeah. Get it.
This kid, I kind of feel more like he's going to get someone killed than protect anyone. I'm sure his intentions are he wants to make the neighbourhood safer, and he's got a sense of
Weirdness.
civic duty sort of thing. I think that's why
I'd say weirdness.
he's definitely weird. But
Oddball.
I don't think he's going around trying to intimidate people looking like that.
I think he's just a very nerdy kid who's just trying to fit in somewhere, and he's dangerous. He's a danger to society, if you ask me.
I think possibly, yeah. But I don't think he's being malicious. It's kind of the point I'm making. I think he's genuinely thinking that he's marching around protecting everyone, all of his neighbours and stuff. He'll end up getting shot though.
He's picking up litter, so he's doing his duty there. But I don't get the reason behind having to carry weapons.
It's just, I think it's just, maybe it's just because he can. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a flex. I don't know.
Oddball.
You wouldn't allow him near school gates,
Nope.
put it that way, looking like that.
Rights that, we need to seriously step up.
Do you racially profile?
No, I have a lot of black friends in that neighborhood that respect me. In fact, when I got stopped by the news, they were filming, I was standing at the corner. They pulled up. They were leaving to go kayaking.
Black people going kayaking?
Oh, hell yeah.
That, my friend, is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
This show, religious sucks. Huh?
What's your favorite part of the Second Amendment? The right to bear arms or the part about militias?
Militia.
Why not join the military?
I have allergies and asthma.
You're preaching to the choir. Pollen will ruin my day.
One time, peed on me.
Oh. The bulletproof vest, do you think that's a bit much?
This is for me.
Is there a lot of gunfights going on in your neighborhood?
Oh yeah, we're out in the county. You can shoot guns. And there's been drive-by shootings in that neighborhood, like the day after I moved out.
You've since left that community.
Yes.
You're in a new community. I hope doing the same crazy stuff. You ever seen someone litter?
Yeah. And
What do you say?
I'll talk to them.
Are you legally allowed to shoot litterers? You ever think about adding a bayonet to the rifle so it's easier to pick up trash?
I have. I have.
Are you a good shot?
Yes, I'm very proficient.
How many confirmed kills do you have?
There has to be a witness for a confirmed kill.
Okay, you don't...
Oh my God. Either he's got a great sense of humour, this kid.
I think
or
he has.
He's fucking, yeah, or it's very disturbing.
I think it's a bit of both.
You think?
It's a combo.
Yeah.
I think he's got a sense of humour, though.
I hope
think he
so.
knows,
I
yeah.
really hope
Yeah.
so.
59 years old and you wear graphic tees on stage. Explain yourself.
I mean, Billy, how long is this boring-ass show again?
What other activities do you like to do for good exercise?
You lift weights.
What about that fighting, that UFC stuff? You like that?
In fact, my pastor, Rick Hawker, was on that show.
The Fight Church.
You guys like to see me fight another pastor?
Oh! Guy's a genius.
That's my church.
You go to Fight Church.
Yes. My parents were married there, actually.
Do they kiss the bride, or does he like put her in like a rear naked chokehold?
My favorite Friday nights are when you're on hiatus. I love it.
You think Obama will try to take your guns?
How?
I don't know. You think he's doing a good job?
At failing, yes.
Bill, I love how all your jokes about Obama follow this structure. Something, something, the black guy. That's right.
Would America be safer if everyone had a gun? No.
No.
What if every American had 2 guns? Because I've always wanted to do that cool thing where you hold, like, and you're like running down a hallway of a hotel, just shooting both sides.
Do that thing where you blame the audience when the joke is weak.
Come on, you guys could give him more for that.
Right. It's their fault.
Are you prepared to die for your cul-de-sac?
Wait 1 second, John. Hey, you know, if you and Jimmy Fallon had a baby, its full name would be Brought to You by the People Who Ruined Comedy.
Do you think it's too easy to get a gun?
It's too easy for people to get guns illegally.
How do we fix that?
I have no clue.
Personally, I believe that stronger background checks and increased funding for mental health will substantially reduce gun violence.
Fair play.
That's not what I'm paying you for. Are you You ever been tested? You have?
My mom works for the VA.
What'd she give you, just a freebie?
She's a mental health nurse as well.
And she says you're fine. That's all I needed to hear.
I thought he had a gun.
Why would I have a gun? I'm a Jew. I was just trying to get my parking validated before I said this next horrible thing about Bill.
Maybe there is a God.
That's the funniest thing you've ever said.
That was sexy as
This is my grandfather's rifle.
Let's get out of here.
There's no way I'm paying for the full hour. Looks like I'll be taking Santa Monica Boulevard home tonight. I can't. All right, that's our show. Thanks to our panelists. Also, come see me live. I will be performing at the Pachanga Casino, the Mohegan Sun Casino, and the Morongo Casino. Basically, any casino with a dream catcher in the logo. Good night.
Yet another comedy bridge burned. Thanks, Andy.
I'm not sure about the whole Bill Maher thing there. Like, there was a lot of good comedy and a lot of good jokes, but I found, the guy next to him was just distracting.
He was funny, though.
I was waiting for Tosh to have more to say to the kid.
He was dry.
Yeah. I think the kid has got a sense of humour. The fact that he pretended to shoot someone at the end.
Yeah, and leave with a hooker.
Yeah.
And on the show.
Yeah, fair play to him. I'm not sure. I'm not sure though. Someone's walking around doing that.
I won't want it around my neighbourhood.
It's almost like provoking a reaction out of someone.
That's probably what he's doing it for.
Which is more likely to end in a gunfight than not. And it's a bolt action rifle. It's going to take him ages to shoot.
Yeah. Reload.
It's like bang.
Yeah.
Bang. Yeah. And then someone's got a semi-auto handgun or something. You've got no chance.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell. Catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.